9496 Monmouth Public Square. We just started a new project here with the windows. There's over 50 windows going in this building. It's going to really light up the inside. Looking forward to getting all that natural light inside. JR Total Home Improvements is doing the work here, and we're really happy with what's happening. A lot of work taking out the windows. Have to get the brick out of some of them, and then they've been boarded up. I was just talking to a gentleman the other day, and he said he's lived here for many, many, many years, and he said he doesn't remember a time when all these windows were in. So we're looking forward to everybody being able to see this project. Oldest building on the square, I would say probably the ugliest building on the square until now. Replacement windows. All we're gonna do is take the old window out and put a new window in. Problem is, you're dealing with a very old building and one that's been boarded up for probably over 50 plus years. And so there is a lot that you run into. So you can see the pile on the floor from these three windows. This room was cleaned out. This is part of just replacing the windows. We're gonna do this 50 times plus, including bricks in some of the situations. You're gonna have a lot of these window balance weights that are being taken out. I remember as a kid, my dad would take weights that were made from lead that had been used in windows, melt them down, and make weights for fishing. So we're on the southeast corner of 9496 Public Square. And one of the things we're looking at is they put drop ceilings in. And when you look up inside here, what you're gonna see is very thin boards. It was 1x, like 1x3s, 1x2s that they used. They nailed up into the ceiling. You see where they're falling down. That's why the ceiling is sagging. We're taking out all of the drop ceilings on this side of the building. That's the only place you have the drop ceilings. And we're going to be putting the windows back to the original size. So from the outside, you saw where they'd actually bricked them in, and we'll be taking them back up to the height that they were originally, which will be a very good look both inside and outside. And again, you see where doing shoddy construction like that, even though it did last a long time, it does create the problems where that weight finally did give out. This was not wet. It just finally gave out because of the weight of the lights that were on the drop, that somebody not knowing what was done above, I believe, probably went in and hung these lights on here, and that's just too much weight for the construction. What we're finding in these drop ceilings when you start taking them down is it is falling plaster and lath that's above. And so that is all going to have to come out. What's really nice on the third floor is we have really nice tin ceilings, and we'll just have to go back through and drywall these ceilings, and they'll still look like the original when we're finished. We still have a lot of unanswered questions, like how are we going to finish these windows inside? And we will make them look incredible in here, but there's a lot of woodwork that has to take place. We're also going to be coming back probably every couple of days to see the progress here, just watching all the natural light flood this building, a building that has not seen natural light for I don't even know how long, 50 plus years. If you know how many years since it actually had windows in the second and third floor, please drop it in the comments below.